As we have seen, the importance of winning and losing cannot be overstated because a champion does not become a champion without experiencing both. Quote unquote, Kirk Mango, David Lamont.
A very good morning, everyone. At the outset, I welcome you all on the occasion of Inter-School Competition, Envision 2022, Goals to Transform the World. I take this opportunity to humbly receive and welcome all the eminent and distinguished personalities. I humbly welcome the Honorable Chief Guest Dr. Meena Sinha Ma'am and respected jury members Dr. Shaili Astana Ma'am, Dr. Supriya Chinchpure Ma'am and Dr. Shilpa Kodgire Ma'am.
I humbly welcome the ever endearing and persisting Chief Operating Officer, respected Mrs. Shikha Srivastava Ma'am, the ever energetic and talented Principal Aurangabad, respected Mr. Praveen Sonavne Sir, and all distinguished and illustrious guests, sincere coordinators, devoted educators and mentors on this special occasion of the Envision ceremony of the Jain International School Aurangabad 2022-23.
Envision 2022, Goals to Transform the World, is an inter-school student-led competition and conference on sustainable development goals. JGI has the ethos for creating such innovative platforms for our young and buzzing new talents. The process took a month's preparation, right from deciding the eligibility criteria, the closure of the registration process by 15 June 2022, allotment of goals to the respective teams by 16 June 2022, submission of the abstract presentation by 25th June 2022, submission of the research paper by 2nd July 2022. Today, our participants are all geared up and are ready to go for the oral presentation. I wish everyone all the best.
Kurutvam kalyanam arogyam dhanasampadah Shubham kurutvam kalyanam arogyam dhanasampadah Shatrubuddhi vinashaya Deepajyotir namostute Deepajyotir namostute Deepajyotir parabrahma Deepajyotir janardanah Deepajyotir parabrahma Deepajyotir janardanah.
Ta jum dum ta dum ta dhalam ku tak tak ku da da tang gad 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 ta jum ta ka jum jum ta ta kita ta da ta jum gad gad jum ta ta tanum ta ta tarum ta ta kita ta da tang gad gad ta ta ri ta ta dan ta ta dun ta ta din ta ta da jum ta tanum ta tarum ta gadim ta gad gad ta dim ta tari gad ta jum dim da ta ta jum nam da ta ta jum tam ta kita dhana ta da tang gad tari gad dim ta tari gad ta jum dim da ta kita jum da kita da jum ta jum da kita ta jum kita tari gad ta jum tari ta ta dhana tari ta ta tari gad ta dhana ta jum tari ta dhana ta da tang gad tari gad
Junuta, dimta, kirdaka junuta, dimta, kirdaka junuta, dumta, dumta na 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 na, dum ta na 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 na, dum agapa,
dum ta na na de na 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 na, dum agasa.
Ragda dum da 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 di ra na 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 na.
Da da dum da da dum da na 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 de na 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 dum.
Kirta na di ra na, gama gama ma gama ba ma ga sa ni sa. Kirta na di ra na, gama gama ma gama ba ma ga sa ni sa. Kirta na di ra na, gama gama ma gama ba ma ga sa ni sa. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead.
A true educationist at heart and a goal-oriented dynamic leader with excellent organizational skills having an experience of more than 20 years in the field of education. Ma'am has served many CBSE and ICSE institutions in various capacities and leadership roles.
Ma'am believes that today's children are tomorrow's nation builders. So, if we take care of them today, our future is secured. Ma'am has worked closely with students of various age groups and having interactions with them, having motivated them, having guided them on various occasions have been the most enjoyable experience of her life.
Ma'am is a motivational speaker and designed various modules for the professional development of both students and educators. Now, may I earnestly request our respected Chief Operating Officer Ma'am to address the gathering. It's over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Raghav and Achal. The beautiful thing about learning is that nobody can take it away from you. Quote, unquote, B.B. King. At the outset, a very good morning to all the dear participants, concerned teachers and coordinators from the schools across the city, all the respectable dignitaries, Reverend Principal, TJIS Aurangabad. I take this opportunity to welcome the respected Chief Guest, Dr. Meena Sinha Ma'am, Reverend Jury Members, Dr. Shaili Asthana Ma'am, Dr. Shilpa Kodgire Ma'am, Dr. Supriya Chinchpure Ma'am, though virtually they are connected with us, young and talented students from the renowned schools across the city, along with their coordinators and teachers in charge. It gives me an immense pleasure, a sense of immense gratification to witness that for such a cause like the Sustainable Development Goals, we at the Jain International School, Aurangabad, could contribute a bit in order to realize the importance of these 17 sustainable goals and to spread awareness through Envision 2022, a student-led conference. Now, going back to the history of the Sustainable Development Goals, it goes back to the 2030 Agenda for SDG, which was adopted by the UN member states in 2015, provides a shared blueprint for peace and prosperity for people and the planet now and into the future. Today, the Division for Sustainable Development Goals, that is DSDG, in the United Nations, Department of Economic and Social Affairs, that is UNDESA, provides sustainative support and capacity building for the SDGs and their related thematic issues, including water, energy, climate, oceans, urbanization, transport, science, and technology. The Global Sustainable Development Report, that is GSDR, partnerships and small island developing states, plays a key role in the evaluation of UN system. Wide implementation of the 2030 Agenda and on advocacy and outreach activities relating to the SDGs. Now the 2022 report, you can always go on the official website of SDG and can look for yourself that how much was envisaged and how much has been realized. No matter 2 years have gone by in the pandemic zone, but still slowly, gradually, the progression has been taking place, and definitely with the advent of the young students like you all coming and contributing towards this global cause will definitely take it to its attainment. In order to make this agenda a reality, the broad ownership of the SDGs must translate into a strong commitment by all stakeholders, including we educationists and you being the young, talented minds. To implement the global goals, DSDG aims to help facilitate this engagement. I'm extremely thankful to all the young and zealous students out here from different schools, along with the teacher in charges for putting up their best foot forward under the care and charge of your heads and principals. It has been amazing to witness at such tender age, you people have drafted the abstract, the research paper, and finally the PPT for today's presentation. the timeline for the submissions given to you all are followed properly by all the participants from all the schools of the vicinity. This has been an amazing journey, working very closely with your principals and heads and the concerned coordinators, and coming along together for such a great cause. The jury members played a pivotal role, being patient for reading through all the abstracts and research papers, analyzed them deeply for plagiarism too, and had evaluated them. And today also, we have the two jury members. Because of some important engagements, they are busy in their own institutions, but they are very well connected with all of us with the event through the Zoom meeting. And they are watching us and watching you, in fact. We have been fortunate to have on board Dr. Meena Sinha ma'am, being the chief guest for the Envision 2022. Ma'am, it's a truly honor to have you amidst us. Ma'am, being an institution herself, her presence in the auditorium has lifted up the event, and with her profound knowledge, we all will be enlightened for surely. 17 Sustainable Development Goals is the global cause. And who can be better than students to propagate awareness about the same? So here we are with Envision 2022, student-led conference. All the best to all the students across the auditorium. There is no end to education. As it is said, it is not that you read a book, pass an examination, and finish with education. The whole life, from the moment you are born to the moment you die, in the process is the process of learning, quote unquote, by Jiddu Krishnamurti. Thank you all.
With a proven track record in people, schools, and foundation management in a variety of settings.
A people and task-oriented individual with the ability to build strong relationships, committed to the highest levels of professional and personal excellence.
He is none other than respected principal, Mr. Praveen Sonamne, sir. Now may I humbly request respected sir to address the gathering. It's over to you, sir.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you very much for participating in such large numbers and helping us to make this goal bigger and larger. So, firstly, I will be thankful to our chief guest, Miss Meena Sinha, ma'am. She took out time from her busy schedule, and we are blessed to have you over here, ma'am. Thank you very much for that. And plus, I would like to thank all the three jury members, Miss Shaili Asthana, ma'am, Miss Supriya, ma'am, and Miss Dr. Shilpa, ma'am. So thank you, ma'am. All of the jury members from last 1 month, you are dedicatingly helping us out to find out all the abstract, give the result, and your valuable inputs. And at the last, our CEO, ma'am, Miss Shikha Srivastava, ma'am, who gave the birth of the idea of Envision, and from her own prospect, we came across for such a great event. As a principal of TGS Aurangabad, I'll proudly say to that, right now by going through all the PPTs and the presentations and the abstract models that each and every participant have showcased, that future of India is gonna be in a bright hands. Right now, you all those who are sitting in front of me, you are the future of our Indian country as well as this whole world. And if at such an early age, you all have been blessed to have such a kind of a knowledge plus this kind of a presentation. So obviously in future times, whatever problems right now we are facing, you all are gonna come up with a lot many new innovative ideas, which will help our country to grow and boost the development also. So thank you very much for all the participants for taking it out this competition at such a higher scale and the level and showcasing your skills in front of everyone. So thanks a lot. And as a principal, I am privileged to have you all over here. Again, I'll say thanks a lot for coming and joining us for this big goal of sustainable development. Thank you.
Now, may I humbly request the Honorable Chief Guest to address the gathering. It's over to you, ma'am.
The best part of being an actor in that movie was that I didn't have to act. It was just me teaching again there, right? So thank you for that special element there. I did not think it would be projected like this. So Principal Mr. Sonavne, the Chief Operating Officer Mr. Shikha Srivastav, the Board of Trustees, faculty members, teachers from various schools if there are any here, students, parents, ladies and gentlemen, warm greetings and congratulations. I'm indeed honored to be amongst you all today. Thank you, Raghav and Achal. You all are doing a great job. Thank you for that kind introduction. I can feel the energy here, which is not only palpable, but very infectious for me. Yeah. I also want to thank the management of the school for inviting me to this intellectual academic feast. Sincere compliments to the Jan International School team for organizing this thoughtful event. Envision 2022, an inter-school, I would not say competition, but just a conference on sustainable development goals to transform the world. What could be a better way than this to establish a collaborative partnership at the school level, not only to sensitize the students to the global challenges, but also to make them accountable by actively engaging them to think critically and share their learned views through writing and presenting research papers through the UN agenda, right? So academic writing, of course, has never been very easy for anyone. I'm sure my distinguished colleagues who are judges here would agree too. Particularly writing research papers, which is so important in education. Research prepares you to deal with the future better, as we all know. A student is required to study and read more about different subjects from early on, right from the school. Those who do honestly indulge in that find themselves capable of understanding concepts more easily. I'm sure everybody would agree to that. We have to be the continuous seekers of knowledge in order to change the world we live in. Dear students, during your years at school, you need to gain a much deeper knowledge on different subjects. Most importantly, you need to be able to do this in, a safe place, an environment that encourages you to ask questions that challenge you and your peers. The most important thing about acquiring a good education is that you should never cease to question, not always in search of answers, but because questioning keeps your mind and soul alive. Your schools are giving you this opportunity with the noble objective of strengthening research, innovation, education, and teaching. You will develop a learned point of view that is fed by a research and in depth of study of the subjects. This kind of learning goes a long way in comparison to studying which is done merely to pass an exam.
May I now request the respected dignitaries to kindly do the honors. Congratulations, Team 2. Audience, please give them a huge round of applause for their excellent performance.
The award for the best abstract goes to Team 6 and the school is the Jain International School. May I now request the respected dignitaries to kindly do the honors. Congratulations, Team 6. Audience, please give them a huge round of applause for their brilliant performance.
The award for the best presentation goes to the Team 4 and the school is Charter School. May I now request the respected dignitaries to kindly do the honors. Congratulations, Team 4. Audience, please give them a huge round of applause for their outstanding performance.
The award for the best team goes to Team 9 and the school is Riverdale High School. May I now request the respected dignitaries to kindly do the honors. Congratulations, Team 9. Audience, please give them a huge round of applause for their outstanding performance.
And now, the award for the best speaker goes to Shaurya Kadam and the school is Nath Valley School. May I now request the respected dignitaries to kindly do the honors. I request Shaurya Kadam to please come on the stage. The award for the best speaker goes to Mukul Raj Vakil, and the school is Nath Valley School. Congratulations, Shaurya. Congratulations, Mukul Raj. Audience, please give him a huge round of applause for his accomplishment.
Honorable Chief Guest, invited dignitaries, COO Ma'am, Principal Sir, teachers, parents and students. Good afternoon to all of you. It is my honor and privilege to extend a vote of thanks on this august occasion. John F. Kennedy once said, as we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. Today, my words are not enough to express gratitude. On behalf of our school, I would like to thank our chief guest for the day, Dr. Meena Sinha ma'am, who graced this occasion with her eminent presence and guidance. Ma'am, today we had an opportunity to hear your thoughts, and this will surely be going to encourage us in our future events. My heart goes out to thank our jury members, Dr. Shailya Asthana ma'am, Dr. Supriya Chinchpure ma'am, and Dr. Shilpa Kodgire ma'am for evaluating, providing their valuable inputs, and encouraging the moral of the speakers. A special mention to our respected COO, Mrs. Shikha Srivastava ma'am, for bestowing constant support and motivation throughout the process, right from the inception of the idea and also during the whole process of taking the utmost care of the nitty-gritty of the event. Her constant drive stimulated us to do our best and standing as pillars of strength. Ma'am's leadership has an everlasting impact on the young minds and the team since her advent in TJIS. I am immensely thankful to our respected principal, Mr. Praveen Sonawane sir, who really motivated us to give our best. Thank you so much, sir, for being such an impactful leader and also for inspiring us to achieve our dreams every single day. Your impact has really made a difference in our lives. My heartfelt thanks to our coordinators, Mrs. Durga Singnapurkar ma'am, Mrs. Dipti Saraf ma'am, and Mrs. Rekha Thakur ma'am, for being instrumental throughout and for being a constant source of motivation and inspiration for the team members. An event like this can't happen overnight. The wheels start rolling weeks ago. It requires planning and a bird's eye for details. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by a team of proactive and dedicated staff of our institution. My heartfelt gratitude goes to Mrs. Tarannum Sheikh ma'am and Ms. Rutuja Jadhav ma'am for smooth conduction of the whole process of SDG. I must thank Mrs. Snehal Joshi ma'am for grooming the compares for the eloquence and fluency, which has definitely raised the bar by multitudes. I would like to thank the people who supported behind the scene to make this event a successful one. Thank you to the designer, Mr. Praful Bhayor sir, who tirelessly worked right from the conceptualization, making creatives, mementos, and invitation. I too thank Mr. Manoj Asrani sir in absentia for the ground initial work for the registration forms, letters of invitation, and the creatives. I thank Mr. Arun Kaide sir and Ms. Snehal Kohli ma'am for making beautiful handmade invitation card for the guest. My heartfelt gratitude goes to Ruhina ma'am and Aparna ma'am for the attractive and classy PowerPoint slideshow, which has truly added glamour to the entire event. Thank you to Ruturaj sir and Sonali ma'am for the mesmerizing welcome dance. Thank you to Dr. Rahul Sriramvar sir for mentoring the students. Thank you to Shankar sir for coordinating and smooth functioning of the sound system. With a deep sense of appreciation, we thank our teachers for their untiring efforts. Our sincere gratitude goes to all the schools who have participated along with their head in charges and made this event a grand success. Without your support, children would not have been able to achieve excellence. I'm deeply thankful to all the non-teaching admin staff and supporting staff of TGIS Aurangabad for helping and assisting in the smooth functioning of the event. I'm also thankful to all the volunteers and the Apex body members for their active cooperation and support. I'm thankful to the transport department, drivers and escorts for bringing us to school safely every day. In the end, let me thank you all once again. Because of you all, this event has become grander and more memorable this year. Thank you all.